Hey guys, what's up? It is Michael from Lean Body Lifestyle, and today we're going to be making some crab cakes. And this is a recipe that I got actually through a suggestion on my Facebook page, which will be down below. And if you guys aren't liking that page on Facebook, that's the best way to contact me, keep in touch, and send me ideas like this. So anyway, let's go over the ingredients real quick. We're going to need some canned crab. I'm going to use 2 cans today. Crab is actually really lean. It actually has 0 fat in it. And it's relatively low calories, and it's also $1.50 for 1 can, which is pretty cheap. And we're gonna need some Worcestershire sauce. It's really hard to pronounce if you guys can see it. There's a lot of different pronunciations, so I'm not even gonna say it in this video because it's so hard to pronounce. And then we're gonna use some mustard to give it a little bit more flavoring. We're gonna need 2 egg whites, and I also have some onions in this bowl right here, and a little bit of oatmeal. So first off, let's go ahead and open both cans of the crab meat, drain them out, and then put them into the bowl. Alright, so as you guys can see here, I have the crab meat in the bowl, ready to go. We're ready to add some of the extra ingredients. And as you guys can see, I probably have about 2 or 3 spoonfuls of oatmeal. You don't need to add that much. Basically, what the oatmeal and what the egg whites are going to do is kind of make it a paste to really make it that cake so where it won't fall apart. So go ahead and add about this much oatmeal. You guys can just kind of go by eye into the bowl here. And then we're going to add 2 egg whites, or you could do 1 whole egg if you wanted. For me, I'm going to take 2 egg whites just because that's easier, and I personally don't eat the yolk. I know some people do, but anyway, 2 egg whites. And a quick tip for you guys is if you don't know how to actually separate the yolk from the egg white, is you actually crack the shell in half like this to where you have 2 pieces, and then you can kind of dump the yolk back and forth. And you guys will notice that the egg white comes off and the yolk stays in the shell. So that's just a quick tip for you guys if you wanted to know how to separate the egg yolk from the egg white. And we're going to go ahead and do that exact same thing for another egg. And then you guys can see the egg white, and we're going to dump it from one shell to the other, and it will separate. And you can also buy like a separator. It's something I saw on an infomercial that I bought. That works, but personally I don't think it's worth $20. You can just do it by hand and save a lot of money. And then we're going to add in some frozen, or I guess you don't have to have it frozen, but here I have frozen onions, green peppers, and red peppers, and that will just give it a nice flavor. And again, with this is just preference. How much do you want? And you can control this. And then for a little bit more flavoring, we're going to add a little bit of coarse ground mustard. And again, this is also preference, how much you want. And if you don't even like mustard, you can not even use it. And then we're going to add some of this sauce. Again, there's the name. It's very hard to pronounce. I'm sure I pronounced it terribly earlier in the video, so pardon me. And go ahead and add a little bit. And again, this is preference, how much you want, how much flavoring you want. And that's pretty much going to do it. Now we're going to mix it up, and then we're going to make it into patties and put them on the stove, which I have on right now at about medium heat. It's been preheating this whole time. So I'm going to go ahead and mix this up, and I will be right back. Alright, so I just finished mixing this up, and with this recipe with the 2 cans, we're probably going to get about 3 crab cakes out of it. We'll see how much we have. But anyway, we're going to spray this with a little non-stick cooking spray. That's probably going to smoke a lot because it's pretty hot. And then we're going to take some of the crab meat here and actually roll it into a little ball and make it into an actual cake. And then we're going to go ahead and just set it on the stove. Alright, so as you guys can see here, I've got my 3 crab cakes cooking. I'm going to go ahead and put a lid on this and let these cook for probably about 90 seconds on each side, and then we'll flip them over. Alright, so it's been about 90 seconds. These are ready to flip. I'm going to go ahead and do that, and we're going to let them cook on the other side. Alright, so I just finished flipping these over. As you guys can see, they're a little bit hard to flip. They're kind of flaky, so maybe you could let them cook a little bit longer on each side to have them harden together a little bit more. But about 90 seconds worked for me, and these look pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and let these finish cooking on this side and put the lid back on. Alright, now these look about ready. I'm going to go ahead and just take them off and show you guys what they look like. Alright, and this is what they're going to look like when they're all finished. As you guys can see, we got 3 pretty good sized crab cakes here. This is pretty quick, easy, and a cheap meal. And of course, if you guys wanted to add some seasoning on top, that would make these taste even better. But these are going to taste great how they are right now. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And like I said, my Facebook page will be down below. And if you guys wouldn't mind giving the video a thumbs up, that really helps me out a lot. And it just encourages me to make more. And it helps my channel grow, which is basically what I want to do. I want my videos to be seen by as many people as possible. So anyway guys, that's it for this. Have a good day and thanks for watching. Bye.